So here's a thought. What if simply observing your life without trying to change anything actively was already altering it? Sounds a bit out there, maybe, but it echoes some really deep ideas from quantum science. And it might just explain why that vision board isn't quite working yet. We're diving deep today into this observer effect, but not just for particles. We're looking at how observing and then shifting your identity might actually sculpt your reality. Ready to unpack a framework you can maybe start playing with right away? Okay, so let's get into it. Many of us, right, we do the mental movie thing. You close your eyes, picture the success, feel it for a moment, but then, wham, life just snaps back. Same old routine. Why? Why don't things stick?
Right, and that's a great question. The key distinction here is, well, visualization is kind of an input. You're seeding something in, but manifestation, real change, it's more like a broadcast. It's sending a signal out. And the quantum field, let's say, isn't really listening to your hopes. It's reacting to your consistent signal, your frequency.
Frequency. Okay, that word gets used a lot. What does it actually mean in this context? Like practically?
Yeah, let's nail that down. It's not about what you want. It's about what you fundamentally are. And I don't mean who you say you are. It's revealed in those tiny unconscious moments. Like, how do you breathe when your phone buzzes unexpectedly? How do you stand in that supermarket queue? How do you talk to yourself when no one's around? The universe, so to speak, is scanning for consistency. It's checking if you're already being the version of you that matches what you're asking for. If not, the signals, well, it's scrambled.
Wow. Okay, so it's about being, not just wanting. That makes sense, but also sounds tricky. How do you even notice those unconscious things?
That's the core of it, yeah. Think about someone like Oprah. She didn't just wish her way out of poverty, right? She started embodying worthiness, acting, performing, being as if she already commanded a global stage, even when she didn't. She became what she believed. Her self-perception was so coherent, reality just kind of had to organize around it.
Okay, that Oprah example really lands. So if we're all broadcasting, what jams the signal for most of us? What's the trap?
The trap often is an emotional addiction. You're actually kind of addicted to the feeling of being the version of you that doesn't have what you want. Like, you can say, I am wealthy, but then feel your chest tighten when you check your bank balance. That tension, that's the real broadcast. Or maybe journaling about love, but then you shy away from a genuine compliment. The field picks up on the withdrawal, not the desire for connection. Contradictory signals.
The contradictory signals. So you're saying our feelings, our body's reactions, they betray our words sometimes. How do we fix that without just faking it?
Exactly. It's not about faking. It's frequency rehearsal, embodying as if, but genuinely. Ask yourself this. If I already had this dream life, how would I handle this moment right now? Would you maybe breathe a bit deeper, walk taller? Would you say no to something that drains you? These tiny shifts, these are micro broadcasts. They start cleaning up your signal.
Micro broadcasts. I like that. Like tuning the radio slowly.
Precisely. And you can anchor it. We call it frequency anchoring. When you catch yourself slipping into the old pattern, just pause. Ask, what would my future self do or think right now?
Neuroscience actually backs this up. Rehearsing being that future self literally starts rewiring your brain.
Yeah.
Upgrading your mental GPS, you could say.
Okay, so mind and body.
And crucially, the heart. Research suggests the heart's electromagnetic field is way stronger than the brain's, like 60 times stronger. When your thoughts and your feelings truly align, that's heart-brain coherence, you become a powerful, coherent emitter, a walking broadcast tower. That's why sometimes opportunities just seem to find you when you genuinely feel abundant or open.
This is deep. Is there a way to make this feel less like a giant leap?
Definitely. Think identity bridging. Don't try to jump from feeling lack to feeling like a millionaire overnight. It's too much for the nervous system. Create stepping stones. Intermediate identities, like I'm someone learning to feel safe with money, or I'm someone practicing receiving love openly. These bridges let you adjust gradually. It's more sustainable. So bringing it all together, what does this really mean for you listening right now? You're not actually here to chase your dream.
No, you're here to broadcast it. You stabilize the version of you who already lives that reality. When you genuinely become that version, not as an act, but because it feels true, deep down, reality almost has no choice but to reflect that back to you. So the challenge is, take one breath today, make one small decision, say one thing as if you're already there. That internal observation, that shift in being, that's where the magic starts.
Wow, okay. If anything we talked about in this deep dive really hit home, if it resonated at just the right moment, maybe consider that your mirror. And if you want to stay in this kind of frequency, keep exploring these ideas. Subscribe to the deep dive. We unlock more insights like this for shaping your reality.